I just wanted to hang out with these people all the freaking time and just talk and talk and eat and talk. And we just genuinely really loved each other and wanted the best possible outcome.
As actors, you've each done a lot of different genres, films, TV shows. So, Kat, if you'd like to start, and then Tom, what stood out for each of you about this rom-com?
It was just such a funny, beautiful script. I read a lot of scripts and I had never laughed and cried so much at the same time. So I just loved the script. It stood out. I was also a little eerie similarities between my own life and the character that it was a bit daunting. I was like, I have to do this, or I'm meant to do this.
Yeah. And for me, it was so different for me to look at a movie like this and want to do it. As Kat said, we read so many movies and most of them I find very hard to really connect with and kind of get into the story and just having that desire to want to do it, to really connect with the character. And this just really stood out. As Kat said, it's got real heart. It's funny. It makes you feel good. And very few movies on the page even do that, let alone when they get to screen. So when a script does that, it can become quite appealing before you even throw in all the seasoning of the fact that it's going to be shot in Verona and it's all romantic and it's in a beautiful setting and everything. It's on the page, it really stood out. And then Mark Steven Johnson sealed the deal for me because he's just such an amazing filmmaker and person. I love the guy to bits. So I've worked with him 1,000 times over.
This film has some of my all-time favorite tropes. I mean, who doesn't love a good enemies to lovers, forced proximity type of story? So what kind of work did you do together to shape this dynamic?
We had rehearsals, we had read-throughs with Mark. I think really more than anything, I think we hung out a lot offset as well, like all of us as a group. And I think finding that comfort with each other as actors, is really, really important on something like this, because there has to be like a trust there, I think. Even though you're playing these roles and you're playing these characters that kind of hate each other to start with, there has to be a trust there. And that's what allows you to be able to play. And I think, I'm sure Kat will say herself, but like for me, like I got comfortable with Kat very quickly and being able to play with her and enjoy discovering stuff in the scenes. And that's a testament, I think, to Kat as an actor as well, that because she's very open. She was very open to just playing and trying stuff and being very prepared at the same time. So that's rare. And it was a gift, I think, for this movie. And that also comes along with Mark as a director being the same kind of, influencing that as much as he did.
Yeah, it really helps when you're working with an actor you like. And then their wife comes on the show and you like love her too. And you just want to hang out with these two people all the time. So that's Tom and Laura. And Mark, we all hung out a lot. And I'm not usually like that. I like to keep to myself. I'm a private person. I've got a ton of work to do. I'm always doing 20 things at the same time. But I just wanted to hang out with these people all the freaking time and just talk and talk and eat and talk. And we just genuinely really loved each other and wanted the best possible outcome, for each other and our families and the world and people to love this movie. And everyone just put their best foot forward every day. And just, we had a blast.